Alrighty, hey YouTube, what's up? Speedplay here, and I'm finally gonna show you guys how to watch a recorded video on Trade Cards Online. So you're gonna log in, and you're gonna click Online Games, and then you're gonna click Chaotic, and then so here's the list of decks again for all decks that have been posted. So you're going to these tabs up top, and you can click Online Games right there on the right. So click the blue Online Games tab, and then these are all the recorded matches that the site records, every single one. And so right now, let's see one I did with this warbeast deck, which is versus Ultra Race 10. He's using Earth Air Warbeast. I'm using my Overfire Water Wisdom deck with a couple changes. And so you click replay, and then you'll see this is what it looks like when you play a match. And then we click replay. And so you've got your cards start in these piles, and there's your chat bar. And to set your stats, you put these little tokens on the meter. I know the numbers are hard to see, but it's what we got to work with right now. And so your piles, that's your other pile, which is your music. And then this is your creatures and battle gear. And then we have your attacks in here and locations there. So you draw them in your hand, and match starts. So sorry, I didn't get to my recorder glitch on me. So it's Gilmay versus Blast in the Storm Tunnel. He's already played Streak Strike, Air Assault, and Sand Strike. I'm at 15, and that Streak Strike would do 20 damage, and so I play Rhyme and the Rex on that. I wish I played it on his first attack for the Sand Strike, and then I use Interest's ability to gain 20 since Gimwe has the Elementalist Pauldron's Blaz has the Barithian Axe. And then he doesn't respond, because you can see his music there. He doesn't have any Cadence Clash or anything, and so it's my attack. And he's at 5 because he still has 5 Ruxness and games effects, so I code him with the quick exit. Again, sorry we didn't get to show the full first battle. So got Iktosh with the Baldur's Flute, Interest, Nature Force with the Bronze Flight, Realm Watermaster with the Bimotorcycle, Dalgai with the Riverland Star instead of the Scarab. He's moving his Keeleron, who is his next toughest fighter, although he should have jumped with Ninner on the first battle, but, you know. Anyways, Uberon's also super tough because he's going to have 90 energy with the Drill Dozer and his Element Proof. And I'm just playing around with this draw tool, so yes, Uberon, super tough, right there. And his Seville has 2 counters. He had a Revere Flower, and he played a Gear Glissando to flip it. And my location is Kyber's Foothold, water attacks, all attacks count as water attacks, and air is reduced by 5, so good for me. He's using air. I think he's using a little bit more earth, though, in this deck, because what I've seen so far. Most of his attacks are earth. And then playing around with my little fun draw tool here. I'll try to cut down on it in my next video, because that pop-up thing is annoying. So I take Dalgad to Ninern because I don't want him to jump. And Ninern has a Citadel Lodestone. I have a Riverland Star. My courage is 75. I have 70 energy. And then every time I play an attack, it's going to heal me, but I get initiative, so I won't get healed, obviously. And he's at 70 energy as well. So my hand, I got a Flood Force. I've got Force Balls. I draw Rain Spears. I'm gonna hold on to that for a sec. So I'm gonna play the Flood Force for the initial 20 damage, and then his Ninern still has the 5 bucks in this, because it's only 2 counters on Seville. And then Ninern's at 50. His attack, he's gonna play that Streak Strike there for 15 damage. So he's at 45, I'm 55. Alright, and then I draw the Flame Breach, and then I'm gonna play the Rain Spears for 35 damage, and to bring me back up to 60. So 35 damage, he's gonna be at 10, I believe. Yeah, 10. Or 5, or somewhere along those lines. Yeah, and then he's gonna play the Sand Strike to code himself. He should have held on to it, but the Fire Rock just kills him. So quick one with Dalgad. And then again counter off of Ikatosh's effect. And things are going pretty well right now. I just closed up my board. And so my remaining music, so I played an interlude when he cast his Gear Glissando with Seville. To place his Revita Flower, he played the additional counter, so then Seville is at 2. And I paid for that off Watermaster. And then I don't sacrifice my Baldur's Flute throughout this match because I don't want him to gain a counter. And I can't play my Refrain, but he doesn't play any other musics. So It's Gloomok Swamp, he's taking Uberon, it's Dalgad, Uberon with 90 energy to my 70, but I get initiative, which really helps me out. Alrighty, just change my window. So I get the Flame Breach to Force Balls, I draw, not too good. So since Dalgad has a counter, and we're in Gloomok Swamp, and I don't like the reducing fire attacks, even though Dalgad is a strong elementalist, we're just chatting out there. Anyways, I'm going to play the Discord of Flame, give myself Fire 5, so pretty much negate the Gloomok Swamp effect. So now my elemental attacks just deal the additional 5, and I play Force Balls for 20. He is at 70, as am I. Just rearrange my hand, so I still have the Harmonious High Song, and Refrain in the Harmonics, and I either need to sacrifice Baldur's Flute. And thankfully, the Chime Grid, which I had in my location deck, didn't come up in this match, or in one of the earlier battles, because then his warbeast would have been covered for the recklessness, and he might have wanted to play music, which could have changed the outcome of this match drastically. And then he draws again. All his attacks, I later realized, are all 1 build cost, which I don't recommend at all because 2s and 3s give you an edge, and then 0s can deal 10, 15, 5 damage just fine. So that Funnel Blast takes me down to 50. And then I play the Flame Bloom for 5 damage to him, and I heal 10 and gain 10 wisdom. So all his attacks are going to do 15 damage there, so he chooses to play the Bind Snare for 15 damage. And my speed goes to 25, but it doesn't matter since he doesn't have any speed challenge attacks. And then I get Sudden Flare for 25 damage, bringing him down pretty quickly, even though he had the 20 plus advantage on me to start. And then I'm just looking at what I played before. Draws, again, all 15 damage, so he's going to play the Gravel Grind. He doesn't remove any of my Mujix. It doesn't really matter. I can't bring them back. I don't have a Castle Bodrin in this location deck. And things are getting close. I'm at 20. I play Piercing Brilliance because I drew the other one. And then I bring him down to 25 or 30. And then things are getting close. Just looking at what attacks I played. So if he had a 2 or a 3, he would have definitely had a better chance of beating me. Then he's going to play that Funnel Blast for 20 damage. So I'm at 5. And luckily I draw Flaming Coals for 35 damage and a kill, guaranteed kill. He did not have a Melting Mirage, but if he did, he wouldn't have been able to target it anyways. So Dalgad KOs the 90 energy Uberon and gains a counter. Then he puts, and then to put your top card on the bottom, you right click it and then a little option menu will show up. And then you click put top card to bottom. To flip over a card that you've moved onto the board, you double click it. And that's pretty much it. So the library is my location. And then I take my Gimwe into Keeleron. So Gimwe is going to be good. So both our creatures have 75 energy, but he has Air 5, Earth 5. I have Fire 5, Outperform Wisdom 5. And then I play the Piercing Brilliance for 20 damage. So at this point I'm pretty confident because Gimwe can match up against Keeleron right now since Gimwe's effect is always helpful. The 20 damage deal 5. Keeleron has the 5 Recklessness, and I'm going to win all my Wisdom challenges. I can still heal 20 with interest, so, and if need be, I can do 30 with Harmonious High Song, and then fine, he doesn't take 5 Recklessness damage. So then we're going at it, we're just chatting. He's at 55, and then he draws the Blind Fury, which he will play for 20 damage. Plays, yep. And then he's gonna take 5 from Gimwe's effect and 5 from his Recklessness. So again, showing Gimwe's prowess in battle. Play Thermo Rings for 25 damage. Bringing him down pretty quickly. Gravel Grind for 15 damage. Again, nothing important to remove from my discard pile. And then chatting it as well. And then he's at 15 energy, so I play Incinerate for the kill. Again, that 5 Recklessness throughout the battles really hindered him, which gave me a decisive edge in the match. So game one moves up, I get a counter, and so now I can play one of my refrains or my refrain or my harmonious if I want, but I don't, and so smiley face. He concedes, match is over. It was a good match. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope to do more videos like this. I just had some technical difficulties. 88 Gilly, looking forward to battling you soon. Thank you everyone. Speed Pearl A out again. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and leave your comments.